Hi guys, and welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So today's reading is your angel message reading for the year 2015, and this is for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, just to quickly let you know how I actually do these readings, I would shuffle the cards off screen as I usually do. I will then pick the first 4 cards consecutively from the top that represent the 4 quarters of 2015, so January to March, April to June, July through to September, and October through to December. Now, I don't feel the angels want me to do this reading in quite the same way, so I'm not going to sort of say this card represents what the angels are trying to convey to you between January and March, or April to June, so and so on and so on. I'm just going to pick the cards sort of at random and then just talk you through what message I think the angels are trying to convey to you during 2015. So though this is a reading, it's more about messages that the angels are trying to give to you for certain situations that some of you guys might encounter during the year. Okay, so let's make a start. So the first card, guys, that I want to convey to you, the first message is the 5 of Gabriel. This is the first card that the angels led me to pick. Now, this card in the traditional tarot pack is actually the 5 of Wands, and we know that with the 5 of Wands in the traditional tarot pack, there are some conflicts or disagreements going in with that. Everybody's kind of fighting to be right, but the wands are actually kind of jolted together, and no one's kind of getting through with their message. Everybody's kind of wanting to be right, but no one's coming to a compromise. Within this card, it's the same sort of message, and the angels say, a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. They also go on to say, you have what it takes to solve this puzzle. You may not have all the pieces just yet, but working with others and finding compromise is the way to come to a peaceful resolution. Some of the interpersonal conflicts and challenges that you have experienced may well be reflections of struggles you're having with yourself. Stand back and look at the big picture. Listen carefully to other people's viewpoints. Withdraw from the drama of others. Healthy competition can make you stronger and be very fulfilling. Keep your intentions positive and your ethics of the highest calibre. So really, Sagittarius, what the angels are trying to convey to you during 2015, the message is that if there are dramas in 2015 for some of you guys, if there are conflicts, if there are disagreements and everybody's kind of come to a stalemate, then it's possibly best just to withdraw from that. Okay, it's possibly best not to get involved in other people's dramas and other people's negativity and other people's sort of negative insights about stuff. It is best to really kind of just take yourself out of it. And really that's what the angels are saying. If you can't reach a compromise on something, then you'd be the better person to just sort of withdraw from it, because you know, when we get into dramas and when we get into conflicts, sometimes it's our ego that's saying we need to stick around and we need to kind of just stay with it because we want to be in front. We want to be the person that's right. We don't want to back down from a fight because we don't want to give somebody, we don't want anybody else to kind of get one over on us. And it's not a weakness to actually say, actually, I'm withdrawing from this fight. I'm withdrawing from this disagreement. I'm withdrawing from this conflict. I've said my piece and that's that. And I'm going to withdraw from it. And I'm not going to kind of carry on with this. I'll let other people with their dramas fight it out, but I'm withdrawing from it. So really the angels are saying is that, you know, keep your intentions positive and your ethics of the highest caliber. So you've got to be the one that kind of upholds your own morals and upholds your own ethics. Okay, you've got to be the one that really says to yourself, you know what, I'm the bigger person in this. Okay, I'm the bigger man, I'm the bigger woman, and I don't need to go down to anybody's level in order to prove a point. They also say with this that some of your interpersonal conflicts and challenges that you have experienced may well be reflections of struggles you're having with yourself. So if you are having any kind of internal struggles within yourself and you're kind of finding it difficult to resolve those struggles, okay, whether those are with other people or whether they're with yourself, then it's really good to take time just to think about it, think about the bigger picture and possibly try and come to some sort of resolution that way. If you want to meditate on it, pray on it, find a way that doesn't involve you kind of being involved in chaos, whether that's chaos within your own being or whether that's chaos with others. The very best thing that you can do with this particular situation is take time out, withdraw from it and kind of assess the situation for yourself. But definitely the angels are conveying a message not to get involved in other people's dramas. The next card that the angels instructed me to pick is the Peace card, and I believe that this card is actually the Death card in the traditional tarot. And this says, release the past, there is a more enriching future coming, let go and let God. They also go on to say, great transformation for you, period of leaving behind the situations or situations that no longer serve you. You've outgrown this phase in your life and you are ready to move forward. The time has come for new adventures that will enrich your purpose and allow you to evolve. Time of change may have been expected, may come with a sense of great relief or perhaps feelings of sadness. Take time to experience any feelings you have with grace and self-love. And I really feel that this kind of matches up with your Five of Gabriel, whereby for some of you guys, you may have been used to having disagreements, you may have been used to having conflicts, but really the angels are saying with the Peace card, it's time for peace. It's time for peace within your soul, and it's time for peace within your environment. So anything that you're used to being a part of that doesn't serve your highest good in 2015, the best thing to do is let go and let God. Let God take charge of your life, okay? Let peace run through you, okay? If you want a transformation in 2015, and if you've had any situations that didn't benefit you or didn't serve you in 2014, the angels are really conveying a message. It's time to let that go. It's time to walk down a different path. It's time to take a new direction. Okay, if you're looking for a new environment for yourself, a new spiritual environment, a new emotional environment, then if you've experienced any type of chaos, if you've experienced any type of conflicts or disagreements with others or potentially within yourself, it's time to give yourself a break. Okay, so it's really letting go of the old ways of living and embracing the new ways of living. Remember, 2015 is really a time to embrace your highest vibrations, okay? It's time to kind of tread that path where you're looking to feel more positive, to act more positively, to speak more positively, to put more positive energy out into the universe. But it's really at juxtaposition with conflict and disagreement, because that really leaves us feeling quite unbalanced and quite kind of chaotic. And what you're really looking for, Sagittarius, I believe in 2015, is a smoother road. It's a softer road. There will still be bumps along the way, but at the end of the day, what counts is how you approach those bumps. You can either approach those bumps in the road with conflict, with disarray, with discomfort, or you can come to these conflicts with a sense of peace and knowing that you can actually solve and resolve a situation in an entirely different way, perhaps than you've experienced before. So this Peace card is all about letting go of the past situations that didn't serve you, things that made you feel uncomfortable, things that made you feel really conflicted. It's about treading a different path, but much more a path of enlightenment and a path that serves you a lot better than the one did in 2014. The angels also directed me to pick the Star card. This is a fantastic card. Okay, it's the same as the one in your general tarot. And it says, a dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. They then go on to say, now is the time to have great faith and hope. Your plans can be viewed with enthusiasm and confidence. If you've been experiencing challenges, then you can rest assured that your difficulties will quickly fade into the past. This is the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's a star that you can make a wish upon. The most important element for yourself is believing in yourself, feel inspired to make long-term plans, and know that you will be successful. So the Star card really speaks for itself. The star shines very brightly in the sky. It's a star that you can wish upon. If you've had any dreams or wishes that you've been wishing to fulfill, then 2015 is the year for you guys to do it. But it takes self-belief. It takes an air of confidence. It takes an air of faith. It takes an air of trust. And that's what you guys have got to be exuding in the year 2015. If you have had difficulties or challenges in 2015, then know that those things will be resolved. But those things can only be resolved, again, when we walk away from situations that are difficult. We walk away from things that don't serve us. We walk away from things that make us conflicted and make us feel bad about ourselves or make us feel uncomfortable. And wishes can only be fulfilled for you when you find peace in letting that go and trusting in the universe that it's going to deliver to you what you want. And the final card that the angels directed me to pick is the Three of Raphael. So this is the Three of Cups in the traditional tarot. This is a celebration card. Reasons to celebrate: a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. And the angels go on to say, great reason to celebrate. Your hopes are realised and a time of public recognition or parties is at hand. If working too hard, find time to relax, have fun or take a vacation. Embrace and acknowledge the people in this life who love and support you. Take time to experience the joy and peace that comes from a community of uplifting friends. Getting involved with social groups, prosperity, weddings or birth announcements can be attributed to this card. Successful planned pregnancies and good health. So a lot of things are attributed with the celebration card, the Three of Raphael. So what I see for you guys during 2015 and what I think that the angels are the message that they're trying to convey to you during this year is it's all about leaving the past behind. It's all about leaving situations that didn't serve you. If you're on this vibrational plane now where you're wanting to move up, you're wanting to move up that vibrational scale, you're wanting to become a match to the things that you desire and that you want the universe to deliver to you, then it's time to change how things were. So for some of you guys, you might have been going through a lot of conflicts with people, but the Three of Raphael speaks of very uplifting friends, parties, public recognition, okay? So at the end of the day, if you want uplifting friends, this card is very different from this one, the Five of Gabriel, the Five of Wands. Here we're looking at conflicts, we're looking at disagreements potentially with people. Here we're looking at support, okay? So these are two different ends of the spectrum. If you want to get to this, where you've got support going on with you, where you've got uplifting friends, where you've got positive vibes around you, then this is something that you need to walk away from and let go. Because only when we let go of things that don't serve us can we have things that serve us come into our lives. So it's all about changing that path that you're on in 2015 to a path that serves you a lot better in how you're trying to be. So if you're trying to get more vibrationally aligned with the things that you want, then you need to really be surrounding yourself with things that match that feeling. And that comes in with social gatherings, around good people, people that make you feel good, people that uplift you rather than people that disagree or want to argue with you or have their own issues and are bringing that into your world or whatever. You really need to be on to that vibrational path where you're saying to yourself, actually this is a different year and I'm making a move now. I'm changing stuff. And I'm changing stuff from the better. But you'll never change anything for the better as long as you've still got all of this around you. Conflict, disarray, disagreements. So I think that message is very, very good for you, Sagittarius, in the year 2015 from the angels. If you resonate with that message, then I hope that it did some good for you today. And I'd just like to say thank you so much for joining me on this reading. And your next reading will be your January monthly tarot reading. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care.